Hey everybody, it's acting coach Maddie J, and I am back at you this week with another video. So last time we talked a lot about personalities and what you need to do in order to build your personality into your character to have a lot of natural and unintentional and effortless acting nuances about your character. So now I think it's really important to focus on objectives. And if you've ever had an acting class, an improv class, what have you, you've always heard the word objective. And that's because it keeps the audience super entertained with rooting for the actor to get to their objective. So if it's my goal to reach it up to go up to the top of Mount Rushmore, I'm going to train, I'm going to get sad, I'm going to get happy, I'm going to fail. But you as the audience member, you know that my objective is getting on the top of that mountain, and you're going to watch me until I get there. So it's really important to know exactly what your objective is. And we're going to focus this week on Neighbors 2, a scene entitled Sorority Rising. It's on. And this scene is really great because it really focuses on two very opposing objectives. Now, this is where TV, film, entertainment, performing arts in general really gets interesting. When you cross objectives and you make actors fight each other for what they want. Not seriously fight, but like, you know what I mean. So on this clip, Kapanuu decides to get revenge on Mac, which is played by Seth Rogen, and Kelly, who's played by Rose Byrne, after they call Shelby's parents. And Shelby is played by Chloe Grace Moretz. So this is a great scene because Mac and Kelly and Shelby have two totally different wants. So without further ado, let's get into the scene.
You called my parents?
Yes! We did call your parents.
We actually did. Oh, really? It's 30 days.
It's just 30 days.
It's 30 days.
Then we won't be as...
So as you can see, we already have two very, very, very different opinions. Shelby is really upset that Mac and Kelly have called her parents, and you can tell that she's probably going to do something about it. But Mac and Kelly, they have a stake. One of their stakes was so high that they had to contact Shelby's parents. Let's see why.
Screw! Then we'll be out of your hair! It's 30 fucking days!
We're asking for. It's on.
No.
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 No, nothing's on.
Why would it be on?
You can see how it's about to start getting heated up.
No, it's on. We're turning it off.
Oh, if we turn it on, we can turn it off.
Turn it off.
Can we just turn it off?
It's on.
So before we even get into the next part of the scene, you can already tell that a lot of this goes into, the director and how they stage the tone, but the two differentiating objectives already have you prepared for what's coming next. Now this is called performing arts, right? The dramatic drama, if you will. So as you can see, in my personal opinion, it's always really great to see in a film or any kind of visual performing art where production is created to be dramatic. So as you can see, this is super dramatic. This is a part of what Shelby is doing to get to her objective.
Hey, Mac. Looks like Becky's too sentimental.
So luckily in this instance, we get to see an actual physical fight for objectives. So it makes it a lot easier to understand. As you can see, Shelby doesn't want Mac to have a good day. She doesn't want him to get to his car. So as you can see, she's pulling him. She doesn't want him to get here. But you as an audience member, you're so pulled in, you're like, oh my gosh, Mac has to get to his car. I need to keep watching the scene until he gets there. It's really crazy.
I killed a girl.
I'm a painkillers, motherfucker!
So as you can see in the scene as well, when that little instance, Mac has another high stake. He doesn't want to get in trouble. He doesn't want to be seen with the girl. She's probably underage. He has to go to work. Maybe he's late. There's a lot of different things going on in the scene that makes his stake really high that will keep you as a viewer very interested in what he's doing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So as you can see, these are Kelly's stakes. She equally doesn't want the girls on the lawn. So as you can see, it's in her face that she's really stressed out. She really wants them to be removed from the yard. And because you have a clear objective, even the smallest nuances, say, you know, if you are a beginning actor, you're like, okay, I'm gonna spray these girls because they gotta get off the lawn. Versus when you know in your head, I have to get these girls off the lawn because if they don't, they're gonna mess up my grass, the police are gonna come over here, I'm gonna get fined, I'm gonna be personally annoyed. There's so many stakes, and because I have those going on in my mind, I'm furiously spraying the hose because you have to get out of my yard so I can have my objectives met. So you can get a really good visual of that right now. So as you can see, the fight is still going on. This is very inappropriate. However, it goes to show you how strong Shelby's stakes are. So as a viewer, it's always important to have ups and downs, right? You think that after those couple of scenes, the fight is over, but it's still going on.
Stop! Tampons! Oh, that's filthy! Stop it, you animals! Stop it!
Mac, the other window's open.
So this is really where you differentiate a regular actor from an experienced one, because of course it's going to say in the script, be upset, be disgruntled that this is going on, but instantly, as you can see, because the objectives are so ingrained in Kelly's head, because the stakes are very clear to her, instantly she looks at her child and is like, oh my God, you have to get this fixed, you have to get this out of your hair because it's not good for you. Versus when you're a less experienced actor, you have to manually in your mind get to that point mentally, and you may have a slow reaction.
That was really funny. Where'd you guys get so much fake blood?
Oh, from our vaginas.
It was real?
Yeah, it was our like uterine wall sloughing off.
You guys just threw... That was really gross.
Like,
Ugh. Why did you do that? That was like way over the line.
that's like super sexist. It was really fucking funny. You would be like, oh, it's so funny. It feels like a bag of dicks. Look, it's a bag of dicks on the window.
So even in this very calm interaction, Shelby is still, she still has an objective. She wants to get her way, and she doesn't want to hear anybody's lip about it. But as you can see, Zac Efron's character, he doesn't have as high of a stake as perhaps Mac and Kelly do, but he has a little one.
A bag of dicks. Yeah, you got it. That's funny.
So just in that instance, this is a really good example of having a stake that may be this big, and then being compared to other people in the scene who may have stakes that are this big. And it goes to show you how important different levels are when you're dealing with characters, emotions, and intentions, because it keeps the viewer entertained and kind of up to speed and kind of glued to what's going on, because there's so much going on.
A bag of dicks.
So in that scene in Neighbors 2, it showed a lot. So when you're a really experienced actor, you know that having a clear objective is gonna get you through the door in any audition, in any scene. You're gonna be so real to the viewer, to where they're gonna seriously relate to you. This is how a lot of really good actors draw us in as fans, because they're so good at holding on to what it is they need to have happen in this scene that it's almost a human emotion to want to root for the protagonist. You want them to get what they deserve, and you fall in love with the character and you fall in love with the actor because they've taken you to a place where it feels familiar, where it feels good. They want you to be happy, because as humans, it's a natural emotion to feel like that. So when you have a very, very clear objective, for example, how it came across in this scene, it's really interesting to the viewer. You're gonna have a very successful production and people are gonna fall in love with your character and essentially who you are, because you know exactly what you want and you did your job as an actor. So let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with the next video. And until next time, I will see you all then. Thanks for watching. Bye.